Get my shit started here. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. That was Exulansis, the beautiful, wonderful band Exulansis, friends of the show, I should say. This with their new album that just dropped. That was a little bit of a feature there. As we do in the biz, we help each other out here in the business. So their new album, Sequestered Sympathy, is out now on all streaming platforms. So go check them out. If you like me, which I know you do, because let's be honest, I'm the greatest YouTuber of all time. If you like me, then you know that you're gonna like them, because they're my brother and my sister both have a band together, and it's pretty fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. They're that fucking that Pacific Northwest kind of white folk kind of music. You know what I mean? Like that fucking. You got the dreadlocks, but you're also rocking that fucking full on back patch. You know what I mean? You care about the environment, but you also kind of want to sacrifice a couple of goats here and there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to pull out that fucking. Sometimes you got to pull out that fucking meat hook and grab a goat by the neck, you know what I mean? So one of those kind of bands, black metal. If you like black metal, if you like metal, go check them out. Exulansis, great band, tremendous band. You could say the best band. The Pacific Northwest. Nobody has a better band. Great guys. I'm still working on my Trump impression. It's kind of dog shit, actually. So, but good morning, good afternoon, whatever. I'm an hour and a half late to my own fucking thing here. So, good morning to y'all. So it's been a fucking crazy week. It's been a little nutty around here. Just trying to get my fucking life in order. Yeah, just making a lot of changes, doing a lot of changing up. I don't know if I want to go into specific detail, but it's shit's changing around here, guys. Okay. Yes, I said guys. How does that look, huh? How does that look? I'm like, I'm doing my own. I'm doing all of my own shit here. It's all, I'm doing all the lighting, all the producing, everything. I'm my own crew here. So, if you don't like the production quality of this thing, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing here. There's 4 of you in here. If you have a question, this is a Q&A. They're all Q&As, even if it doesn't say Q&A in the title. If you got something, fucking say to me. Ask me, say to me, some shit to talk to me. Go for it. So about that shit last week I was talking about, huh? The fucking the saying sorry thing. Did you take me up on that challenge? Did you take me up on it? Were you tired of going through your daily life just fucking apologizing for everything, Sometimes you gotta rip a fart, man. Sometimes you gotta fucking go through a hallway, rip a fucking gasser, and you know what? Just keep trucking, dude. People are like, oh man, don't even, that's some pussy shit. If you're like, oh, sorry about that. No, dude, just rip it away, man. Just let it go. Let it fly. Don't say shit. Don't say shit about it. Just be like, I'm going to keep fucking walking. Cool guys Cool guys don't look at fart explosions, right? What? What is he talking about? What the fuck is this guy talking about? I stumble across this guy's fucking video online. He's just sitting here talking in his basement. It looks like a cave. And he's talking about fart explosions. What the fuck? Is this really Saturday? Is this how my Saturday is gonna go? Huh? Hour and a half late to my own thing. But you know, it kind of feels better. Kind of feels better to be a little bit late. Maybe I'll just do these a little bit later from now on. Who knows? You know, I'm just kind of riding by the coattails of chaos right now. I'd like to thank everybody who's tuned into the new video. It's doing, you know, pretty well for a marginally successful for a tiny channel this is. Any bit of success, you know, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get around here, this fucking platform, man. This shit's nuts. If you haven't watched the new video, it's the steak and spaghetti. It's got a, you know, it's a thumbnail of a dumb cunt standing there going like, wonder what would happen if we mix these two actually delicious things together. Oh, well, maybe it's a good recipe. Good morning, Andrea Morgan. That was if you heard the beginning of this thing, we featured the band Exulansis on the podcast once again, and the Sequestered Sympathy, the new album that just dropped. Good morning, Rachel Welke. Biggest fan, best fan, no better fan than you. Rachel, she's wonderful, she's beautiful. Comes into the chat. Hello, good morning. I want to make the sketty. Go fucking make the sketty. Go make it for your man, huh? For your man. Get in there and fucking show him what a good recipe is. You know, you make a guy a good plate of pasta, man. I mean, he's already got a ring on that ring finger of yours, but you know, dude, you fucking make him a good steak and sketty. He's with you. He'll love you a long time, bruh. You're a fucking keeper in my book if you figured out that recipe. You know, actually, it was a lovely Amy that was like, "Hey, you should make steak and spaghetti," and I'm like, "What? No one? What? Why would you make that? Why would you make steak and spaghetti? Huh? Why the fuck would you do that?" But you know what? Turns out it's really fucking good. At first, I started out with a steak that was just basically just seared on the outside. You know, started out with a whole steak. And since I've been making my you know, teriyaki beefs, teriyaki chickens, teriyaki fucking alligator, you know what I mean? I've been making shit that way, you know? I've been kind of, a while ago, it got put into my head, that idea of putting the fucking meat in, leaving all the juices and shit under there, leaving that glaze down, deglazing, and then making a nice sauce. Making a nice sauce out of that shit. And that's what you do, brothers. If you're not barbecuing, fucking make use of every bit of flavor that piece of meat has. You know what I mean? Hello, Bleeding Blue. How's it going, brother? I'd like to thank you personally for the donation a little bit ago there. A couple weeks ago, actually, now it was. Bleeding Blue shelled out $20. Yes, he did. For a dumb cunt just sitting here talking on the internet. Huh? Just trying to fucking make a couple of people laugh. Thank you very much, sir, again for that. And no, you're not just a $20. Say I'm friends with all my subscribers. You know? Like to say that I'm pretty close with most of y'all. We are sitting at let's see. What are we at now? We're sitting at fucking like 1,966 subscribers right now, brothers. 1966. What happened in 1966? Huh? Let me look it up. Pull that shit up, Jamie. Weird shit that happened in 1966. I just typed it in just like that. Huh? Just like that. Just like that. What happened in 1966? Major events of pop culture 1966. Let's try that one. First one. Cost of living 1966. How much things cost in 1966? Here's a video for you. Here's a fucking HD video. They throw it at you to get your fucking data. That's how they do it. These fucking cunts. You know what I mean? You're trying to save on data on your phone or whatever. You're a cheap bastard like me. You listen to Pandora, listen to Pan fucking Dora, and you're a cheap motherfucker and you won't pay them. So they play full HD videos between the songs. Okay. Inflation grew as part of the effective fund of the war in Vietnam. Continued. Both USSR continued in their space to see who would be the first to land on the moon. Okay. Race riots continued to increase across the cities of America. National Guards are needed. Bring back law and order. Okay. So a lot of fucking racial shit going on in the 60s. A lot of fucking March 26th, Vietnam War, International Days of Protest. How about 66? March 26th, up to 200,000 protesters attend anti-Vietnam War protests around the world. Okay, so a lot of protesting and crazy shit going on in 1966. February 28th through March 2, Miranda versus Arizona case is heard in the Supreme Court of the United States, which disputed the verdict based on the issue of the Sixth Amendment issue of the right to counsel before interrogation. Okay. It's getting boring. It's getting fucking boring. So, yeah, okay. So, in 1966, the number of our subscribers... By the way, here's Exulansis. These, the fucking awesome... Take a fucking screen cap of that shit. Okay? Get in there. Get right in there. Huh? Exulansis. Check him out. That's the spelling. Good band. Good band. Great band. Great band. Absolutely tremendous band. So yeah. There they are. There's that. So 1,966 fucking subs on this channel right now. It's unbelievable. It's totally unbelievable. So thanks for that. I've been, spreading the word. Some days, some days you feel like not doing it. Some days you feel like, some days you don't feel like doing shit. I mean, maybe that's just me being a sad boy and all, but you know what? There's some days that you just don't want to do it. And I think that's the most important days, to just keep fucking. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want to fuck. Sometimes you just don't want to fuck. Okay? Hedda. How's it going? Hedda, the gayest woman in Norway. Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening to you, I believe. It would be pretty late there. So thanks for tuning in. You got any questions for me there, Hedda? Hedda and I are, pretty close friends. She's a beautiful lady, but you know what? Me and her are very similar. We like the ladies. Okay. As I've always said, I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. So I deserve some kind of pension for that, right? Right? I deserve some kind of special privileges or something, because I'm I got to be part of some kind of oppressed group, right? Men are oppressed. I'm a gamer. Gamers are the most oppressed group of the world. You know? If you're a gamer, you know what it's like to If you're a gamer, you know what it's like to feel the pain of, you're in the middle of a online battle, a battle of minds. Chris Costello, Kachow, good morning. We're basically the same person. Yes, we're basically the same person. Chris Costello, great guy. Good morning, everybody. Well, if you're a gamer, you know what it's like to have somebody. You're in the middle of a battle of wits online. You're in the middle of a battle of finger fisticuffs. If you know what I mean. Sounds a bit dirty. Sounds a bit crazy. But you have somebody walk behind you, and you're like, hey. They're like, hey, can you pause that? That seals it right there, man. That seals it. When you're a gamer, man, it's hard. It's hard to get through life that way. So yeah, you're 2 times oppressed. You're a lesbian in Viking territory, and you're a gamer. Holy shit. Hedda, how do you get through life? I mean, your name is Hedda, too. Like, this is insane, man. We may have found the most oppressed person in the world. She has so many chickens. Well, that's okay. She can eat, at least, right? Thomas is watching, too, by the way. Says hi to Tom. Say hi to Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Thomas had seen everything. And he must go now. What? It was about time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Ain't no pause button. Yeah, right. Ain't no fucking pause button on life, bro. That's the thing about gaming, man. That's the thing about online multiplayer action. There's no pause button, and it's just like life. There's no fucking pause button on life. Gaming online is real life. For you non-gamers out there, you don't understand. You don't fucking understand, man. If I die in the game, I die in real life. Okay? So, when I'm gaming, when I'm in the zone, when I'm lining up a shot in War Thunder, I'm trying to keep my plane stable while I destroy an enemy. That's life or death right there, man. Okay? You don't understand. You don't fucking understand. Okay? First of all, get on my level. Okay? Get on my level. Eliz Morgan. You fucking Eliz over there. Venison stew. Meat with spaghetti made same way as bomb... ... Like anyone has venison stew meat laying around. Well, man. We'll see about that this week, man. This coming up week. Because I'm heading out of town. Don't quite know how, because I got $5 fucking in my fucking wallet. But you know what? Heading out of town, bruh. Gonna go see about popping me a Bambi. A stupid-ass, black-eyed, dumb-looking Bambi-ass candy motherfucker. I'm going to get in there and pop his ass, you know what I mean? I'm going to get in there and get my boots a little muddy, bruh. Gonna get down into Southern Oregon, check out some of them oak savannas, and maybe take me out a fucking Bambi. Huh? Am I going to lose subs for that? Probably not. And if I do, who gives a shit, right? The people that stick around are the people that matter. Bleeding Blue. You know what? Fucking Bleeding Blue, Steve Mears. I could probably shit on his dashboard and he'd still sub. You know? He'd still stay stubbed. Still stay stubbed. Still stay stubbed. Is that a fucking... Yo, is that a fucking, is that a new saying? Still stay stubbed? Spork? Weapon of choice for hunting or just all around? Because my all-around weapon of choice... My all-around weapon of choice would be my mind. My mind is my greatest weapon. That's the real killer right there. If you can have any kind of weapon you want, but if you don't have a brilliant mind like me, chances are some situations you're not going to get out of it. You know? Steve Mayer's hunting. He asks the weapon of choice for hunting. The weapon that I have for hunting, which has taken me, it was a hand-me-down. I've used a couple of weapons to kill animals, kill deer. But I have a Remington Model 760 pump action 30-06 rifle. It's got a scope on it. And it's kind of a rare gun, actually. It's it was handed down to me from my grandpapa after he passed to the other side, to the void. He walked the void. He's probably picking up chicks over there too. And my grandpa was a goddamn savage, bruh. My grandpa was a goddamn woman's man, brother. Tell you what. Just got away with words, I guess. You know, he's like, I guess that's where I get it, you know? That's where I get it. That's why women are just, they can't help it. They can't help themselves. You know what I mean? Can't help themselves. Yeah, it's the 30-06, drop it, if you hit it right, if you hit the shot right, man, deer drops like a sack of goddamn potatoes, brother. But, you know, in all seriousness, you know, all the respect due to the animal. Obviously, if I take an animal, all the, you know, I still feel remorse, as I said in the last podcast. It's not like, you know, it's an animal that's, we cross paths and, you know what, I've got the gun and you don't, you know? So, but it's a thrill. It's a good way to get back to your roots as a you know, as a animal close to the earth. And you get lots of meat, you know? You pay a little bit of money for a tag and a license, and you go out there and you fucking kill your own meat. And you eat through the winter. That's how, you know, that's a beautiful thing. You're just harvesting an animal. Just think of it that way. You know, people go in the store and they don't know what it takes. They don't know what and you know, a lot of people think that people that eat meat don't even think about the animal, you know, the actual being that was. And when I'm eating meat, I'm constantly thinking of that. Constantly thinking about, like, oh, that animal basically sacrificed its life for me, kind of thing, you know? Even, you know, I don't do it as much anymore because, you know, I'm a goddamn adult now. But you know, you say a little thank you to that animal. You know what I mean? Maybe try that. Maybe if you feel bad about eating meat, just think about the animal and, you know, say a little thank you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Chris Fox says, "G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Hey, buddy. You're a right ripper. You're a straight ripper. G'day, mate. Headass says, fuck, marry, kill. Hitler, Stalin, or Mussolini. That's a hard one, dude. That's a hard one. You know, I don't really know enough about Mussolini. I would say, fuck. All fucking crazy left-wingers, basically, right? Mussolini. Let me look him up a little bit, okay? I've only heard marginal. Of course, I'm googling him, so you don't know what's okay. Benito Mussolini. Benito Amilcar Andrea Mussolini was prime minister of the Kingdom of Italy from the fascist takeover of state power in 1922 until 1943. Okay, so he's a goddamn Nazi dick sucking motherfucker. You know, the Italians back in the war days, bruh. The Italians were just like, you want some pizza? You fucking bend over, spread them ass cheeks to the Nazis. You know? The fucking, they bent right over for them Nazis, bruh. I think, I think I'd say, fuck, man. Fuck, marry, kill. I'd probably kill Mussolini. Fuck, marry, kill. I'd probably fuck Mussolini because no one fuck Mussolini. Kill Mussolini because no one likes a coward. You know? Nobody likes a coward. I gotta say, man, back in the war days, them Italians were a bunch of cowies. A bunch of cowards. So, I'd say kill Muzi. Fuck Hitler, because he's like, Hitler's just like a pretty face, he's just a pretty face. I'd say give Hitler a little, I don't know, a hit it and quit it on that guy, because he's a good looking fella, but a little unstable. So I'd say maybe, and that leaves us Stalin. I feel like you could marry Stalin, and at least if you're up there in the ranks with him, if you're up there sitting on a podium with old Stali, I think you'd probably fare pretty well. At least he'd provide some grains for you. I think at least he'd protect your, maybe not your honor. There's no real honor in communism, right? At least he'd keep you fed, right? So yeah, I think so. I think that yeah, that's the answer to that question. Interesting question, Hedda. Thank you very much for that. Talking about all the fucking terrible people in history of our recent history of the world. Thank you very much for that. I'm just glad that none of it happened in my country. Holy shit, man! I'm just glad that there's a couple of pretend Nazis out there. There's a couple of little kind of feels like they're communist people out there, but you know what? They're not. They don't really get it. Get yourself a little history lesson there, buddy. Any opinion on the ban on flavored vape products by Governor Kate Brown? I know the vape shops are not happy. Governor Kate Brown of Oregon, the Oregon governor, has put a temporary ban on all flavored vape products here in our state for like a 6-month ban or something. I just think they're trying out a ban. Because, it appeals, all the flavors appeal to children. And you know what also appeals to children? Cigarettes. I was smoking cigarettes at like 13, dude. Okay? Governor Kate Brown, if she was and I don't mean to use complete bigoted language here, but if Kate Brown was a male, everybody would be calling her a cuck. Let's be honest. Okay? She's a fucking pussy. And I don't mean that in a sexist way. Maybe tastefully sexist, probably, right? But Governor Kate Brown, she's kind of over, you know. I think this was the one that I think this is the last nail in the fucking coffin for her, right? She's I think she when her term is over, it's time to go. It's time to hit the road there, babe. And she's like, I mean, you know, it's cool that she's, you know, I think it's fine that she's like openly gay or whatever, but you know what? Like, who cares? No one cares. I mean, I don't care. If you're gay, you're straight, who cares? If you do a good job, I wouldn't mind a gay female president. I would love to have Hedda as the president of the United States. A gay female from a different country. As long as you do a good job, you know? As long as you do a good job, even if a trans president, you know? If you do a good job, who gives a shit? Stop virtue signaling out there. On my soapbox here today, people, we're, however many fucking minutes past the hour, we are 40 minutes into the podcast here. We are 54 minutes past the hour. It is almost 1 p.m. here in good old Oregon. Any more questions for me there? 7 of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for saying hello. We have the Andrea Morgan in the chat. I believe she's still here. She is the violinist / cellist. Is that the correct terminology? Of the band Exulansis, who we featured in the intro today. I'll probably outro with their music as well. Yeah, I couldn't believe she got reelected. I couldn't either, man. It's crazy. Kiwi Chi comes in rolling hot into the chat. Ice cream, she says. A very 14-year-old girl thing to say. Thank you very much for that. Whoop whoop. Exulansis, the latest Juggalo band. No. The Juggalo black metal band. Whoop whoop. I'm sure it's a thing somewhere. Oh, shit. Hey, does anybody want to start a hardcore punk band with me? I think I want to be in a hardcore punk band. And I was in a market earlier today, and I saw some sushi. I saw some sushi that was, day old, right? At least a day old. And, I was like, shit. And then just this fucking, who would eat who would eat the day old sushi, you know? And I was like, holy shit, band name. Yesterday's Sushi. That's a great band name. Don't steal it from me, okay? Yes, she's the cellist / violinist of that band. I think she plays a little bit of acoustic guitar in the band. She is Andrea Morgan, my sister, my older sister. Not that much older. She's let's be honest, only about a term away. Only about a gestation period away from me in age. She's very talented. She's a very talented lady. She's a music major. Putting that degree to work in the music industry, teaching beautiful little young ones how to play all kinds of instruments. So we're very proud of her here in the Morgan family. Bleeding Blue, Steve Maris says, does everyone in your family play an instrument? I guess you would say we're very musical people, very musical folks. Especially on my father's side. My dad, he played guitar, and he was very good. He was a very good rock and roll guitarist. So, so then basically that kind of, what is it? That kind of, I guess we're just kind of musical folks. My brother, is also the drummer of Exulansis, the band that I featured in this. Go check him out. Brand new album out. Brand new record, whatever they call them nowadays, whatever the kids say. Fucking, this shit just dropped by. It's a fucking slapperoonie, right? That's how you say it, right? That's what the kids say. Slapperoonie. He plays drums and does vocals at the same time. What? Yeah. Well, I was in a band with him for quite a while, in which he did that. And he's a fucking prodigy, man. He's a goddamn prodigy. He makes ungodly sounds on the drums. And so then there's me. And I'm marginally good at guitar. I'm okay. I've been playing since I was 11 or 12. Started out playing with my fingers over the fucking neck like that. Because I wasn't strong enough to press down on the strings, so I just do bar chords up and over the top of the neck, just and then I was listening to Metallica a lot, man. That's I just started playing as fast as I physically could. I can't read music, neither can my brother. I think it's more of a girl thing. No. Can't read music, never learned. I don't know anything about music. I don't technically know how to play guitar, but I can get through shit. I can sound out a song. You know what I mean? So yes, most of us play instruments. My grandpapa played on my father's side. He played violin a little bit. He was all right. I don't remember really hearing too much of him playing, but he was pretty good. Had a fiddle, pulled it out once in a while to woo the ladies. You're a pretty girl. Let me fill up my fiddle. Make sushi in your next video, Kiwi Chi says. I've never made sushi, and I don't know how good I would be at it. This other dude, what's his name? This guy, Chris something. I think his name's Chris. This other dude, he's been pestering me to make chicken wings for the longest time. So I'm probably gonna work on that. Maybe next week. I'm gonna be out of town next week. I'm gonna be down in Southern Oregon helping my brother move to the Northland. So congratulations to him and his lovely lady on that move. They're coming up to where shit's actually going on. Southern Oregon, not much is happening as far as music business goes. So, congrats to them. They're making the big move, leaving them nest, as it were. So, what the fuck is that emote? Oh, okay. I know what that is. That's an Eastern Island head, basically. That's a place where Squidward lives. I don't know. I'll have to work on sushi. I haven't actually done a sushi. I haven't made sushi at all before. Don't you got to get those little fucking bamboo roller thingies? I don't have one of those. You probably don't have to, but that probably really helps get you a nice tight roll. I do love sushi. Sushi's like one of my favorite foods, if done correctly. It seems to be pretty easy to fuck up, sushi. If you don't have good enough quality of meat, sushi can be real bad. That's why I don't trust. That's why the punk band named Yesterday's Sushi would be pretty good, because that's just it's not tasteful, man. I can't trust day old. Even a couple hour old sushi, I'm like a little bit, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's got to be fresh. I'm a fucking snob when it comes to sushi, okay? Hey, if you pay, $20 for a roll, then you're getting a good roll, man. 8 pieces of sushi for $20. You're most likely you're going to be walking on fucking walking on a cloud, you know? And hopefully you don't get any kind of foreign diseases. So I wanted to bring to light a little bit my this thing I'm still trying to get into. I'm still trying to figure out my setup here. I have 3 monitors now. I have 2 computers. I've got an Xbox over there. I've been heading back into streaming on Twitch. Been back into the Twitch game, and I'm just gonna type in my Twitch handle .tv/T-Rex Morgan. Go follow if you have a Twitch account, or just make one. It's really easy. Trying to get to 50 followers to get the ball rolling. Basically, trying to become what is it, an affiliate or whatever, or a partner or whatever the fuck it is. Not a partner. So basically, I'm trying to get a good schedule going for Twitch streaming. I've been playing War Thunder. I've been playing Apex Legends and World of Warcraft on the Twitch account. So there's that. You know, it's just another fucking I don't know, another fucking endeavor I'm trying to get into. You know, and I think it's good. I think it's good. I like playing video games. I like it a lot. So, Rachel Welke, let's play some Apex. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, buddy. You play Apex on PC or Xbox? I play it on Xbox One. It's my favorite game right now. And it's not great to stream because there's a ton of people streaming it. The games that have a strong following but have way less people watching on Twitch are the ones that will get you a good audience. Like I'll stream Apex for a couple hours and maybe get 1 or 2 people come in and watch for a little bit, and then they basically watch me play for a couple minutes and they're like, oh, this guy's trash, out of here. Yeah, YouTube blocks all kinds of comments, and I don't know how it all works. But let me finish this thought. But you know, if I play War Thunder for a couple hours or whatever, I'll have up to 5 people come in. That's pretty good for someone who has 19 followers or whatever. Not much of a presence at all on Twitch. I also just yesterday started another channel, a 3rd channel, just for my gaming shit, for my Twitch clips, because I don't think I want to put a lot of gaming clips on this channel. I might still stream on this channel a little bit on gaming, but it's T-Rex Morgan if you want to look it up on both platforms, on YouTube and Twitch. So you know, just trying to get that gaming out there. In the last video, my character on Twitch made an appearance. He made an appearance talking shit to me. So yeah, go follow. Hedda says, I think YouTube blocked my comment. Yes, they block like everything, dude. They block all kinds of fucking comments. So anyway, would you rather suck 1 PP for $50,000 or get get 5K for every PP you suck? Holy shit, dude. Thank you, Hedda, for the questions, for actually asking questions. It's interesting, it's funny, and it gives me material. You know, gives me something to talk about. I'm a walkabout. Shit, dude. 1 PP. Suck 1 PP for 50K, or get 5K for every PP you suck. Okay, let's do the math. Let's do the math on this, okay? I can't actually do math, so I'm going to do it on my calculator. So 50,000 divided by 5,000 equals 10. So I'd have to suck 10 PPs, 10 penises to get to 50,000. That's a lot of D, brother. I know a lot of girls who haven't even sucked that much, you know? I mean, you know, most gay guys have, like, because, you know, gay guys are savages. But, dude, yeah, I would take the one. I'd have to take the one, dude. I mean, you know, maybe it depends on the time frame. You know, do I have to suck all 10 at once? Like, all day long? Do I have to, like, do them all in a row? Or can I do it, like, once a month? You know, $5,000, that's a good living, man. If I suck one dick a month, dude, that's a decent and honest living. I mean, prostitution is one of the most honest jobs there is, you know? You provide a service, and you get paid. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the problem is I'm a guy, and I'm not into that, you know? Not knocking it. Not knocking it. I'm sure, you know, there's gay dudes out there who like a good, you know, summer sausage between their cheeks, but, you know, I can't handle it, dude. So that would probably traumatize me. So one and done, I would say. I mean, guys are the best at that. Let's be honest. Guys know what guys like. So I would say, yeah, we'd be good at it. That's the thing. Like, if I did, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm completely sober is the other issue, you know? I've been living life clean and sober for, 6 years now? What is it? 5 years? 5 years. Five and some change. And I can't drink that away, you know? That's the other thing about living life, brother. If you're living life clean and sober, people wonder why you don't go to parties anymore, dude. It's because you can't drink the stupid away. You know? You can't watch a fucking young lady, you know, hang upside down from the stairs while butt chugging a Mountain Dew and laugh that shit off if you're sober. You know? That's something that sticks with you. So if you got a D in your mouth, if you got the big daddy D in their mouth, then that's something you don't forget if you're sober. You know? If you're gay, it's fine. Totally fine. But man, that's a hard one. So I would say, yeah, I'd probably be with Steve Mears on this. One and done. 50K, I could really do with 50K right now. You know? The shit I would do with 50,000 motherfucking dollars. Holy shit. And the things that I would do for $50,000. Not many things that you couldn't leave very many things out. I got to tell you. Elijah Morgan, flush down Kate Brown petition going around right now. Sign it. Yeah, that's the fucking issue when you got a bunch of, I don't know. I mean, this is bordering on a little bit of political. But you know, can we just have like a moderate in office? Can we have someone that's not one way or the other, you know? Can we have somebody that's like, hey, these guys need help over here, but I don't want to take too much from these guys over here. You know what I mean? That's somebody who's right down the middle. Right down the center. You know? Of course, you know, then these crazy fucking cunts say beware the centrist. What? Beware everyone now, you know? Everybody's a goddamn Nazi now, right? Beware the centrist. Ugh, shut up. So anyway, don't want to be too don't want to be too toxic. Toxic, political, same thing. So Again, thank you for the few of you who have been donating. Really helps the channel. Not really, it just helps me. Steve Mers, I think, helped me. Steve Mers, sorry, I keep fucking up your name. Bleeding Blue. I should write down all your names the way that you pronounce them. Helps me pay a couple of bills here and there. Helps me rub my fucking mouth on the internet. We dropped below the. I don't understand. I really don't understand YouTube's analytics. The watch time numbers, they're completely. It's broken. It's like. Uh-oh. My stream just stopped for a second. The watch time numbers they're completely fucking dumb, dude. They change by the day. They change on the daily, dude. Okay, so I don't understand like what the deal is with it. It's like one day, I'll log in. And it'll be like, hey, you have, 18,000 watch minutes for this month period. And then the next day, it'd be like, you have 15,000. So I don't like. I understand it takes a couple days for this shit to update or whatever. I know it takes a couple of days for this shit to give me an accurate number. But I don't know. It's fucking weird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not trust it. I'm gonna go ahead and not put a lot of faith into this shit. By the way, there's 8 of you. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And if you have a couple of questions here and there, let me know. Otherwise, I can go on to doing some fucking. I could do a few things here. I could do some Craigslist misconnections, which is pretty good, by the way. Talking Rain, it's pretty good. Go pick yourself up some. Got a fucking crate of it at Costco. BBC. The BBC is in the chat, the British Broadcast Channel. Thank you very much for joining us, the BBC. That's interesting that they would join this chat here. I think I've seen you actually in here before. Welcome to the chat. Chris Costello, for some reason, YouTube blocked your comment again. Okay, you get $50 million, but for the rest of your life, there's a snail chasing you, and if he touches you, you instantly die. What? 50 million, bro. 50 mil's a lot of change, brother. 50 mil, brother. Okay, I did the math a while ago. Because, I'm a total, I'm a math guy. I'm a numbers guy, right? Total bullshit. You get 50 million. So $5 million. And you could live comfortably for 100 years. You could live on $50,000 a year for 100 years. On 5 million. Now on 50 million, what is that? What is that? 1,000 years? So you can live on 100? I don't fucking know. I don't know math. But that's a lot of goddamn money. So you can live on 500,000 for 100 years. I don't know why I'm using those numbers, but anyway. A snail is chasing me. A snail. That will instantly kill me if it touches me. How do I sleep? Do I close him out? What if I just put a box over him? right? Like, can I just smash him with a hammer? Smash it with a hammer. I guess you have, in order to get the 50K or 50 mil, you'd have to keep the snail alive. Is that what you're trying to say? Collect on that 50 mil and fucking collect on that 50 mil and hire myself a hitman for that goddamn bitch. You know? Watch as the snail is like so agile. He bobs and weaves and fucking makes it past all these hitmen coming at him, and fucking he just touches them and they fucking disintegrate. You can't kill him, but you can trap him. Okay. Okay, easy. How big is this? How big of a snail are we talking about? Because I could just cover him with a coffee cup and be done with it, right? Put him inside of a goddamn blender. Blend him up and then feed him to, make a death snail smoothie. Blend it up and throw it in down some fucking asshole's gullet. You know? What if the snail dies of starvation? Right. These are important questions here. Okay? It's a killer snail, but man, he's got to live. Snail's got to live, brother. If you want to get that 50 mil. Immortal snail. Okay, so he doesn't have to eat, but you can't kill him. Okay, so I would just like run into a room because it's a fucking snail. Jump over him, close him into the room, airtight. Or snail tight, and have him be in solitary for the rest of his life, but still collect on that 50. Dude, $50 million, dude. That is think of how inconceivable that number is. $50 million. Unbelievable. That's a lot of goddamn money, dude. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Pour a ring of salt around it. There you go. There's using your fucking head. There's using your fucking head, Bleeding Blue. There you go, buddy. Yes. Rachel Welke, did you add me on Xbox? I think that was you that added me a little bit ago. If you see me on, don't be afraid to invite me to a game or a party or whatever. I would love to play some Apex with you. I play it a lot. And I'm, getting back into some gaming. So, anyways. I actually was going to make this a shorty. Because I got some shit to do today. Have someone else put him in a rocket and shoot him into space. Bro. I mean, you could spend $1 million on that and not break a sweat, not make a dent. No dents. You could fucking spend $1 million on that, shooting that fucking guy into space. Maybe putting a little cam in there so you can see, see him as he goes out. Have him send little messages to you. He's a snail. He's a killer snail. He's probably got some fucking language that he speaks. You know what I mean? So, anyway. That's a weird question, but a good one. Any other ones? I'm going to go for, I don't know, another little bit here. A little bit. Maybe 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Like I said, I was going to make this a shorty. And with the great amount of viewers on this, I'm very happy that you guys stopped by. I might actually do these later now, on Saturdays, because it seems like more people start coming in around the time that I'm not doing it anymore, or like that I'm fucking that I'm winding down and quitting, So maybe I'll start them at noon now, for here, for the West Coast. So whatever fucking time that is wherever you are. Over in Hedda land. I don't know what fucking time it is over there. Let's see what time it is over there. World clock. Is it Zagreb? It's looks like it's 10:30 over there. Huh? Rachel Welke, stay up late or wake up early. Here's my fucking dilemma. Both. I really like waking up early because I enjoy the morning. The morning air, it's really nice and it's crisp and it's exciting for some reason. But I really like staying up late. I like going on evening walks, listening to some good music, and I haven't been doing that as much anymore because I moved out of the city. I'm in this kind of right next to a highway, so there's no not really a long stretch of road to walk on with a sidewalk on it or street lights, so I don't want to get run over by a fucking meat truck. That's my problem, man. I like staying up late and I like getting up early. So what I've been doing is staying up late and getting up slightly early. So I've basically been not sleeping very much. Don't sleep too much. Oh Jesus, here come the questions. Here come the hypotheticals. Fucking hell. Chris Costello, the creator of the fucking, what is it? Of the meme that is on my channel. Let me check it out here. Let me show y'all. Hold up. Hold on a second. Let me show you this here. Desktop cam. Here we go. This. Luke, do you know Joe? I don't know Joe. Users. Who the fuck is Joe? I mean, I know plenty of Joes. I know several Joes. Quality's terrible. Shit. That was solid next level stuff. What? You just fucking words. You fucking hit me, dude. Everyone fucking loves that meme, dude, by the way. Like, everybody loves it. That was terrible quality there, but, whatever. Let me fucking just go right back. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, everybody loves that fucking meme. Everyone I've shown is like, holy shit, that's the funniest thing ever. Okay, here we go. With the questions. Teleportation or invisibility, Chris Costello says. He's the maker of that meme that I just showed you. That you probably couldn't see, and you probably blew your fucking eardrums out if you had headphones on. Okay. Teleportation or invisibility. I would say shit. That's a hard one, dude. That is a tough one. Teleportation or invisibility. I would say probably invisibility. Because I'm a fucking creep. And I like spying on people for some reason. I'm the type of guy who, walks through a fucking suburb and I just can't help myself when I fucking when I'm walking by a fucking house, like old lady's house or whatever. I just can't help myself but look into their house. I don't know what it is about me. Maybe it's a character flaw. Something, dude. And I can't help it. So I'm gonna say invisibility would be my go-to, because you can get a lot done with as an invisible person. I mean, you can. I love scaring people too. I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to like startling people, or like I've always been into like ghosty shit, And if you could pass as a ghost, bruh, holy shit, man, you could really fuck with some people. So I would say invisibility. Yeah, for sure. I mean, teleportation would be cool. It's just kind of limited, I'd love to be able to teleport instead of air travel, or teleport instead of car travel, If I could teleport down to my mom's house, go do some chores and come back, But that's like the only use for it. Rachel Welke asks, once again, mind reading or mind control? Well, I'm already very cunning. I'm kind of a, you could say I'm kind of a genius. So I have this way of manipulating people because I'm just very smart and very cunning. So I would say, well, I don't know. Mind reading is a tough one, dude. Mind reading is, maybe, I would say most of the time, you wouldn't want to know what's going on in somebody's brain, I just hope that doesn't become a thing in the future, or whatever, that like we could actually read people's minds, or maybe it is already a thing. Maybe that's why all the you think about something and an ad pops up for it on the internet, But I don't really want to fucking know what's going on in a lot of people's brains. I think that's the most. I think that's the most fucking. I don't know, the most personal thing about a person. Like the most personal. Like you could look at a person's body, you can see the stretch mark that they have on their left ankle or whatever, without any clothes on. But the most personal thing about a person is their thoughts, and I don't want to do that. That's just stressful. And I'm a little bitch, so I don't want to know what people think about me, really, People say shit about me, but I don't want to know what they actually think. Wow, lots of questions. Am I racist? Chris Costello, would you fight Hedda? Oh no, Hedda says, would you fight Chris Costello? Probably not, because he's a spry young fella. Even though I'm pretty strong, but I'm pretty small boy. So would I fight Chris? Probably not. Would I fight Hedda? I don't know if I'd fight Hedda, man. I don't know. Not to say she's weak, but she might have some tricks up her sleeve, man. She might literally have tricks up her sleeve, like the cereal. She could probably. Is it tricks? I don't remember. Yeah, I mean you got a fucking cereal up your sleeve, man. You throw it at me, that could ruin my blood sugar all day, man. You throw that, you get a good enough throw, you throw it down my throat, it's over, brother. It's all over. So maybe I wouldn't fight her. She got tricks up her sleeve, brother. Who would win in a nuclear war, America or Norway? First of all, Well, first of all, America is huge. People don't realize, like, okay, let me look this shit up here. Okay. Let me look this up. Jamie, pull that shit up. Okay. Norway versus USA size. United States is about 30 times bigger than Norway. Insignificant little Norway. Look how big Norway is. Fucking Norway doesn't even make it to Florida, dude. Look how fucking small and insignificant Norway is, brother. Come on. Okay, check it out. File comparison between U.S. states and countries. Italy is the size of California. Iraq is the size of Oregon. This is a good fucking diagram here, man. Cuba is the size of fucking whatever state that is. I don't even know my own states. Well, there's 50 of them, dude. Okay, there's 50 fucking states in the U.S. But look at that. Look at that shit. Norway. This is Oregon. This is where I live. I live right fucking on that point thingy. Huh? Oh, I can't fucking fuck with that. Okay. I live right there. Look how small Norway is. It's tiny. It's insignificant and defenseless. Okay? There's no way that the amount... See, check it out. The amount of nuclear weapons we have wouldn't even fit in Norway. That's how tiny Norway is. Okay? Great country, great people. Great people on both sides. But, Norway is a little bit small. So, I think that answers your fucking question there, buddy. Think that answers... Yeah, no one cares about the states in the upper northeast. Yeah, who cares? What do they do for us? Okay. Who would win in a fight, me or Chris? I would say... Hedda, you're a lot smarter than Chris. So I would say you, probably. You probably got some fucking crazy lesbian moves, You probably got some, lesbians play dirty, brother. Lesbians play fucking dirty. So, there's my desktop for you. There you go. Forgot to change the scene. Yeah, I would say... Oh, okay, she wasn't even rooting for her own country. That's the reality of the situation. That's how you know. That's how you fucking know, brother. Yeah, get wrecked, Norway. Norway is very small and insignificant. Okay, Bleeding Blue, who is your favorite superhero and villain? Shit, dude. Superhero. Who is my favorite superhero? I want to say it's Iron Man. Tony Stark here. I'm trying to work on my Tony Stark. Or my, Robert Downey Jr. I used to do a lot of drugs, but now I'm a good actor. And I'm the Iron Man. You could say that I'm the best superhero. Tony Stark. I would say Iron Man probably. At the moment. Super villain. Shit. Well, I don't know. I'm not like super into like the mainstream movies, or not movies even, just superhero shit. I like my favorite like superhero type movies are like the more I don't know. You can't call fucking The Watchmen realistic, but you can call Kick-Ass a little more realistic. Kick-Ass is my favorite like superhero movie. It's not really superhero. I love Kick-Ass. And I know, people might give me shit for liking that movie. Maybe you'd call it a little kid movie or whatever, but not really. I mean, it's really violent. I love Kick-Ass, so Kick-Ass is my guy. As far as villains go, Heath Ledger Joker, man. Heath Ledger Joker all the way, dude. There's no better guy than the Joker. And I thought my jokes were bad. Yeah. Go see the Joker. I heard it's really good. I've actually heard really mixed reactions from it. Like, a lot of people are like, "No, I'm not going to go see it. It looks like dog shit." But I hear it's good, and I don't know, Joaquin Phoenix, like, he looks like he's pinning it down. That's the thing. Like, you can't top Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. Okay, everyone has their Joker. All these actors have their Joker. Jack Nicholson nailed his version of the Joker. I'm not a huge Joaquin Phoenix fan, but this was definitely his magnum opus. Speaking in symphony terms, Neanderthal brain here. Okay, well, I gotta see it. I mean, I literally have $5, so we'll see about that. Let's see here. Oh shit, Rachel Welke just popped it in. Dude, Dr. Evil. Fuck, I haven't watched that in so long, dude. Holy shit, I need to revisit that. Actually, check it out. You like Dr. Evil, huh? There you go. Right up, hanging up on my thing. The hammer is my penis. I love Nathan Fillion. Gotta love Nathan Fillion, brother. Fuck, dude. I don't even remember the songs from Dr. Horrible. Shit. Well, doing a Dr. Horrible impression is basically just doing that guy's impression, right? God, I'd have to have like a song. Fuck. I'll come back to you with that. I'll get back to you with that Dr. Oh no, not Dr. Evil, not Dr. Horrible, Dr. Evil. God, I'm so stupid. I read Dr. Evil, but I saw it as Dr. Horrible. Wow, what a fucking idiot. I'd have to get back to you on that too, because I haven't seen that in forever, and I'm not really into those movies, to be honest. I'm not really into the... Wow, I'm so stupid. Wow. Anyway, but that's old news. I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, anyone can do this, right? Ew. God, I'm so dumb. Wow. So, Austin Powers. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'm not really into Austin Powers. I mean, I like Mike Myers. But Wayne's World, that's the only really... I don't know. Wayne's World is the only one for me that's really hits. We watched Wayne's World so much when we were kids. But fucking Austin Powers. Mike Myers is insanely talented as far as acting, impressions, all that shit. Character acting, all that shit. He's a very talented guy, and from what I hear, he was a really good stand-up. But don't quote me on that shit. Hope Rachel Welke doesn't unsub because I don't like Austin Powers. It's an acquired taste, I would say. Acquired taste. It's all right. I mean, there's some laughs in there, but I think it's funny that I got up on an assumption. I got up and grabbed my fucking Dr. Evil or Dr. Horrible merch and showed it to you, even though I read it as I read it wrong. It's just all based on an untruth. Anyway, I'm about to wrap up here. Okay, I've been going for a while here. We've been live for an hour and a half. Okay, so we're starting to get starting to slow down, I think. I would say. So, unless you have any other questions, I'm going to give us a bit of an outro with a song from my fucking homies. Chris Costello, you get 5 million, but you have to make Hedda eat 500 tomatoes. Dude, I wouldn't make anybody eat 500 tomatoes. Bro. But I get 5 million. Would she die? That's a lot of tomatoes, dude. Can I give her like 5 tomatoes a day? I think that's a solid number. I think that's probably a pretty good number. Does she get anything? I just have to torture her with tomato consumption for the rest of her life. Not for the rest of her life. 500 tomatoes. What is that? 100 days? That's a lot, man. $5 million bucks. I mean, I'd have to do it. I mean, it's $5 million. These weird little fucking hypotheticals are weird. These weird things are weird. Wow, what a fucking dummy. I'm definitely slowing down. I'd throw up on you. Yeah. She gets tomatoes. From the way I understand it, Hedda does not like tomatoes, and neither do I by themselves. I can't handle people who eat tomatoes just by themselves, like a fucking, I don't know, like a goddamn apple, you know? These people are savages. People who eat tomatoes just sit there and just I can't handle it, dude. I can handle a tomato that's been chopped up. I can handle a tomato that's been chopped up in a fucking salsa. You know, pico de gallo. Pico de gallo. I'll pico your gallo, brother. Some pasta sauce. That's a nice sauce. I'd go with that, you know. All day, brother. All day. A good tomato sauce is good. But I don't think tomatoes are meant to be eaten by themselves. You have to be a fucking psycho. Like, if you see someone eating a tomato like an apple, keep your fucking distance. This is a message to all of you people out there in internet land. If you see this type of person, you are not dealing with a reasonable person, okay? If they're eating a tomato by itself, even if they're chopping it up, even if they're slicing it, eating slices of it, you might actually want to call the police. I'm not kidding, man. I'm not playing around here, okay? These are not people to be taken lightly. Okay? They are aliens, yes. They are not from the planet of Earth. They might be from some other world where it's okay to have these slimy, wet textures in your mouth and then bitter flavor. Okay? Because if you eat the middle of a tomato, it's bitter. I don't care who you are. Okay? That's why they put like sugar and sweeteners in the sauces. It's good. little bits here and there in a sauce with some lime juice, in a fucking pico de gallo with some lime juice. You know. Rachel, you leaving or are you just saying bye to me? Later, Gator. Any hoozle, any hizzle, any woozle, any poozle. I think that seals it. You know. Keep your distance. This is my message to all of you. By the way, let me just plug my shit. You know. Shameful plug. This is a shameful plug. Luke the Bear. There's my PayPal. If you want to shoot me a couple bucks for my time, for entertaining you, all 8 of you, 9 of you, I would very much appreciate it. Not asking, just saying it's out there. The option is out there. You know, you want to buy me a fucking beer over there, you know? If you like me, if you like what I do here. Another cooking video is going to be coming out next week sometime. I don't know if / when I'll have time to do it, but you know, expect it Thursday or Friday, like this last one. This last one's doing pretty good, so if you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, my friendos. Yeah, so I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys subscribing, sharing, all that shit. You're a bunch of solid motherfuckers. Okay? You're a bunch of solid dudes. And I'm gonna send you off with a little bit of with a tune called Baron. It's from the band Exulansis, who just dropped a record just in the last couple days here. Their music is available on all platforms, streaming, whatever you want. So go check them out. They're a good band, and it's my brother and sister, and our good friend James, who plays guitar. So if you like real raw music, if you like music that'll make you think, make you maybe make you cry a little bit, make you bang your head and cry at the same time, kind of thing, you know, go check them out. Okay, cunts. Until next time, have yourselves a great fucking day. Get your bitches out of the kitchen, and I will see you in the next one.